What if the most revealing leak about the DJI Avata 360 wasn't the drone itself, but the controller screen? A new image has been circulating online, and at first glance, it looks like a normal DJI RC display. But once you start looking closer, the details are actually pretty revealing. From the live 360 environment feed to resolution hints and even flight time estimates, this single screen capture might tell us more about the Avata 360 than weeks of rumors. In this video, we're breaking down what the controller leak shows, what it tells us about the drone's capabilities, and why this hybrid FPV and 360 design could change how pilots capture footage. So let's start with the biggest clue. The screen appears to be running a version of the DJI Fly App on what looks like an RC2 controller. But instead of showing the traditional forward-facing camera feed, the display shows something completely different. You can see a fully stitched spherical environment with grid lines and a center crosshair. In simple terms, the drone appears to be capturing the entire scene at once. That means the pilot isn't locked into one camera angle during flight. Instead, you fly the drone first and choose the framing later. If you've ever used a 360 camera, this concept will feel familiar, but seeing it integrated directly into an FPV drone interface is a very interesting direction. Now here's where things get even more interesting. In the lower corner of the screen, you can clearly see the recording format listed as RES and FPS 6K 25. That suggests the drone is recording at 6K resolution at 25 frames per second. At first, that might raise a few questions because earlier rumors hinted at possible 8K capture. So what's going on here? There are a few possibilities. This could be an early prototype mode, it could be a special recording profile designed for low light conditions, or it could mean that 6K is simply the realistic resolution for this drone. You know what's funny? When people hear 6K, they sometimes think it sounds like a downgrade. But if the drone is combining FPV performance with 360 capture, 6K might actually be a practical balance between resolution and processing power. To understand why that matters, let's look at the competition for a second. Right now, one of the few drones built purely for 360 capture is the anti-gravity A1. That drone supports 8K recording at 30 frames per second and is designed specifically for immersive reframing. On paper, that gives it an advantage in pure 360 video quality, but the Avata 360 might be targeting a different type of pilot. Instead of focusing only on spherical capture, it could also deliver aggressive FPV flying. Think of it like having two different shooting styles in one drone. If that's the goal, slightly lower resolution might be a reasonable compromise for versatility. Now let's talk about the smaller details hidden in the telemetry. In the upper corner, the Chinese text translates to "in flight," confirming the drone is currently airborne. The data at the bottom shows the drone hovering with a speed of 0 meters per second at an altitude of about 28 meters and a distance of roughly 141 meters from the home point. In the top right corner, you can also see a strong GPS lock with 36 satellites connected, along with a 4G indicator. That suggests the drone may be using an enhanced transmission system for connectivity. There's also a red vision sensor icon visible, which likely means obstacle avoidance is disabled or inactive. That is actually common when drones fly in darker conditions. But the most interesting detail might be the battery information. The display shows 74% battery remaining with an estimated 13 minutes and 28 seconds of flight time left. If you do the math, that suggests a total flight time of around 18 minutes on a full charge, and that's lower than some earlier rumors that predicted 25 to 30 minutes. Now, before anyone panics, remember this could still be a prototype unit or an early software build that hasn't been optimized yet. Flight times often improve before final release. So, what do we know so far? The Avata 360 appears to support live-stitched spherical viewing, likely records around 6K resolution, and still behaves like an FPV-style drone rather than just a floating camera platform. That combination could make it a very unique tool for creators who want both immersive flying and flexible reframing in post-production. But the big question remains, would you rather have maximum resolution like 8K 360 capture, or a drone that balances resolution with FPV agility and versatility? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown of the Avata 360 controller leak, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next update when more details inevitably appear.